Chapter 1150, Dark Reversal Control. Nothing from Luffy's group in this chapter, and there's no new info about Brook's past or Mary Joie either. We see Gunko Imu devil form in an epic double page. Gunko's normal body has now 2 huge and leathery black wings, resembling bat wings, and a tail with an arrow-shaped tip. Gunko Imu also holds a large trident, much larger than Gunko's body. Whoa! Okay, we didn't know about this. This is like a depiction, I guess you could say, of what Imu's true form is. I don't even know if this is a devil fruit at this point. I mean, it could be, but this might be just something that only Imu could do. Like a power that existed back before the Void Century, maybe some kind of like real devil type entity, and Imu harnessed that power and now has control over it. I'm just taking a guess. It could be a devil fruit that was made from the idea of that creature, similar to, like, you know, with the sun god Nika devil fruit. If Nika was a real person, it could be analogous to that. Like, this is the anti-Nika, whatever this devil is. Either way, this matches up with what we've been suspecting of Imu's form to be. Like, we saw this tail back when they transformed during the Reverie, you know, and killed Cobra. Some people speculated that that was like a devil fruit in itself. Maybe it was Gunko's devil fruit, but now it seems like, yeah, that is Imu's tail. Now, as for the wings, that makes sense too, because we saw that on the mural. We didn't see that at the Reverie, but the mural, I guess, is what Imu's true form is. This big devil dragon monster thing. The trident is new. I don't know if that's a part of the package or this is just Imu's personal weapon that they like to use, maybe. I'm assuming this is supreme grade, maybe even further than that, if it is an actual tangible thing or it's just something that comes with the form. I don't know. Pretty exciting stuff. Gunko Imu orders Summers to lead the line of children. Usopp is in shock, seeing that Summers is still alive, and then talks with Killingham. Gunko Imu says, "Killingham, is this all that the MMAs can offer?" The MMAs are also like the sleep tids, the nightmare monsters that Killingham can make. "So monsters will continue to be generated from the nightmares of this island. They are creatures of dream and have no concept of death within. They can all be revived whenever I give the signal." Okay, giving us more insight into how Killingham's devil fruit works, I guess. I mean, it still doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to. Gunko Imu makes a magic book appear, and from inside the book, a dagger and a giant shotgun come out. When Brogy is about to attack, Gunko Imu stabs Brogy's left hand and shoots at Brogy's wrist. The shot destroys Brogy's wrist and separates his hand from his arm. So yeah, this is like another thing that Imu could do. This magic book, again, don't know if this is devil fruit stuff. Don't know what's going on at all. There's speculation that Imu just has access to all devil fruit abilities somehow. I'm open to that for sure. Like I said in my previous video, that would make Imu like the all for one, you know, for my hero of this series. I don't think Imu needs that. I think if Imu just has some kind of crazy magic that's not devil fruit or hockey, that's fine. But pulling out these guns and knives, pretty wild stuff. I don't know what's going on. Took Brogy's hand off. We're about to see even more now. But first, given my demo, I'm sure there's a lot of aspiring programmers out there. Well, you're in luck because today's sponsor, Boot.dev, can help you with that. With Boot.dev, you can learn back-end web development from start to finish in the Python and Go programming languages. Because the smartest way to learn code is to make sure you're never bored so that you can, actually stick with it long enough to reach your goals. Because you can't learn to code without actually writing a lot of code and building real projects. With Boot.dev, you'll earn XP, levels, achievements, and complete quests to get a top spot on the global leaderboard. All the content is free to read and watch in guest mode, but a paid membership unlocks all the interactive features like hands-on coding, AI assistance, progress tracking, and game elements. Programmers have an amazing earning potential. According to Stack Overflow, the median salary for back-end developers in the US in 2023 was over $100,000. So guys, go to Boot.dev and use my code Zhoniin to get 25% off your entire first year if you choose the annual plan. Thanks, guys. Then Gunko Imu uses Devil's Contract to give Brogy the power of evil. Brogy is swallowed by the floor and then reemerges surrounded by flames with a new devil form. Brogy is now much bigger than the other giants, around 5 to 6 times bigger. Brogy has now 2 huge wings like Gunko IMU'S, 4 large fangs, and 2 black horns. And he also holds a huge double-edged axe. Brogy can use his left arm even with no wrist. Brogy says, "Gah, the sensation, I feel like I can do anything." Yeah, it just keeps getting crazier. So yeah, we talked about this on Monday. Imu can just make you like a demon monster thing. And the appearance, of course, is similar to what's going on with Imu. And the horns make me think that maybe this has something to do with ancient giants or something. Like maybe all the ancient giants are derived from like devils or the devil. Again, this is just a placeholder term. I don't know if this thing is literally going to be called the devil or that's kind of just like an epithet for it. Because I don't think it's like literally like, you know, Christianity, Satan. I don't think that's what's going on here. I think devil is just a roundabout term for whatever this entity is. The fact that Imu could just do this, seemingly to just anyone, like it doesn't seem like there's some kind of condition that needs to be fulfilled. So I guess maybe if Imu like cuts your hand off or something, then you could do it. But you just think that Imu would just be doing this all the time. Unless it's not that simple. Also goes back to us talking about how Imu taking over Gunko possibly means that Imu can't leave Mary Joie, or their powers are just limited from there or something. Gunko Imu uses Dami Reversi, which is the title of the chapter meaning dark reversal control, to turn Dory and some of the giant warrior pirates into her/his subordinates. All of them now have devil forms like Brogy. They are much bigger and have wings/fangs and hold huge tridents. Dory's trident has a sword in the center prong. Yeah, okay, so I guess the trident business is just whatever's going on with Imu's devil magic stuff. In the effing epic last double page of the chapter, we see the new Gunko Imu's army. Devil Dory, Devil Brogy, and Devil Giant Warrior Pirates in front, and several dream monsters behind them. These dream monsters are much bigger than Killingham ones and have fangs and horns like devil giants. Gunko Imu says, "So this is the power of Elbaf. Not bad at all. This nation is not to be destroyed, but to be ruled by Mu. However, let's witness for a bit longer what kind of performance they can provide in wars." The chapter ends with Jarl and the giants in the village. The giants ask Jarl to get away because something bad happened to Dory Bro duo, but Jarl is ready to fight. He says, "You shouldn't say that to a proud warrior." End of chapter, no break next week. Yeah, this is one of the craziest chapters in a very long time. Maybe since Gear 5 reveal, I don't know. This is truly wild stuff. I love when this happens in these battle manga series. Like, everything you thought you knew doesn't matter anymore, and just this whole new big power system comes into play, and it just changes everything. Because that's what's happening right now. And it's fascinating. I can't wait for more of this stuff to be revealed. Because until then, I just don't know what this is. Maybe we're just not supposed to know, right? But Imu now has their devil giant army, which they're impressed with despite them not really doing anything. I guess she can just feel like, oh, their power level feels good. I like this. And also Imu saying, "So this is the power of Elbaf. This nation is not to be destroyed, but to be ruled by Mu." Why did it take so long to figure this out? Maybe I'm nitpicking. Just because Imu's been around for so long. It's like you figured they would have did this by now. I don't know. But like we talked about on Monday, it seems like this is setting up a nice battle for the Straw Hats, hopefully. And then Luffy, of course, might fight Imu Gunko, and that might be the precursor to Imu versus Luffy. Because them meeting is going to be huge. Because Imu might say some crazy stuff like, "Oh, hey, haven't seen you since Joy Boy had your devil fruit," or you know, whatever. Reveal some stuff about Joy Boy, reveal some stuff about the Void Century, reveal some stuff about anything. That would be nice. But let me know what you guys think about this chapter in the comments. Hopefully we get some panels tomorrow, and we'll go over what all this stuff looks like. But have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.